What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers 4 video. So if you're new to the channel, please drop a like and a subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. So Avengers 4 is shaping up very nice. We've got a lot of reshoots happening now, rumoured to pretty much show the film has finished wrapping up, and we had a very weird image from the Russo brothers which pretty much was just the the light up Avengers logo, similar to Avengers Age of Ultron. But Avengers 4 has had a very interesting trailer description release. I did a full video on it last week, you can check that out on my channel, but I did say there's something I wanted to break down just a bit more. And this was actually the fact that there will be a villain who is bigger and stronger than Thanos. So that wasn't technically in the trailer description, it was in the back of the toys, the Avengers 4 toys, which shows Rocket and, well, Thor teaming up together, which was pretty awesome, and that was one of the funniest pairings in Avengers Infinity War by far. Now, it does say that there will be a bigger threat than Thanos coming. There will be a new, or at least it actually says there'll be a new threat, but to be honest, why would you have a new threat if it's not going to be bigger than the preceding threat? Of course, that was Thanos. Snap, everything, or half of everything has gone. So with that in mind, who the hell could this actually be? Now, there are quite a few major villains, but this is on a massive scale. This won't be simply like Norman Osborn, who is rumoured to be coming to the MCU. This is a huge galactic scale enemy. And I am predicting that Thanos will actually end up teaming up with the Avengers to destroy them, because in this version of Thanos, he actually simply was a good guy. He wanted to protect the universe, which he had a point, because half of all life was draining the resources for 100% of all life. So that makes complete sense why he did what he did. Right or wrong, that's neither here nor there. He just had, it came from a good part of him. He wanted to save the universe. So in effect, if something is threatening the entire universe, well, surely he would want to actually help them out. Now, there is quite a few different ideas, and this could be, one is of course Immortus / Kang the Conqueror. Immortus is the last final incarnation of a character called Kang the Conqueror. He is a time-traveling villain who has been a villain of the Avengers for quite some time. He has caused trouble for the Avengers right back until the 60s. So this character is very evil. He wants to control everything and control the universe by going back in time. And Immortus is the final version of him. So it's kind of like the same character, kind of. And there was that rumour that Tony Stark will end up being Kang the Conqueror and being the villain of Avengers 4, which would be really, really weird. And I will eat my hat if that does actually happen. Now, there is another villain who was a huge villain of the Avengers and the X-Men, is the High Evolutionary. This was a character who in the 1930s, he decided, well, in the, not the physical 1930s, the comic book 1930s, where he went on to actually kind of experiment on people, and he actually created a different Earth. He created an opposite Earth called the Counter Earth, which rotated on the other side of the sun, and due to dimensional weirdness, we never actually see it. So this is an interesting character who could be involved, and maybe he wants to actually destroy Earth or convert it into a Counter Earth and make it sort of better. That would fit in with the MCU, because a lot of the villains in the MCU do actually want to actually improve everything or get their own revenge. That'd be a good fit as well. However, there is someone else which fits a lot better, and that is Annihilus. Now, the rumour is in that trailer description, it is called Avengers Annihilation. This was a storyline which featured many cosmic characters and really fixed the cosmic stories of the of the Marvel Comics, at least, and gave us the Guardians of the Galaxy that we now know and love. If there was no Annihilation, there would have been no Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's quite big there. That's quite huge, and it's interesting that they decided to choose Guardians of the Galaxy, set him up, and then, well, maybe do Avengers Annihilation. And it fits a lot better. A lot of people have got really sort of concrete sources that this will actually be Avengers Annihilation. So Annihilus is a character in the negative zone. This is pretty much kind of the antimatter universe, and this is where the Raft, if you played Spider-Man PS4, and of course in Avengers Civil War, we do actually see the Raft, and that actually gets placed in the negative zone. But what happens is Annihilus, a character who has tried so long to live forever. He wants to live forever. He has a little rod which allows him to actually live forever, but he wants to conquer the entirety of the negative zone. He eventually actually gets a way of doing this, and he discovers the opposite of the power cosmic. This is the power cosmic which powers Galactus' heralds. He gets the opposite version. He then gets like I said, the negative zone version, and then discovers there is another version. There is, of course, the power cosmic. He then actually uses in his army his annihilation wave to invade the Marvel universe, and wants to actually use this power cosmic to wipe out all life in the Marvel universe and the negative zone. He actually teams up with Thanos. Now this is where I'm going to think it's going to deviate. I think that Annihilus is actually going to get the ire of Thanos, because in Infinity War we have the threat, or the Infinity War comic, we had Thanos come out of retirement to actually come and fight. He decided to come and fight Magus, who was the evil version of Adam Warlock, and was doing all sorts of naughtiness, and Thanos had some sort of change of heart there. So I do think here he will actually come out of retirement to fight Annihilus with the rest of the Avengers. That'd be really dope. I think that'd be really amazing, and I do think that it'll be a great redemption arc for Thanos, who was actually really a really cool character. But that's it for this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Who do you think the villain will be?